But if you had to choose.
I love you both equally and would never choose between either one of you.
Of course. But you would have picked me, right?
Oh my gosh. Professor Dalton, I have no idea what has happened here, but this is not the work that I completed. Okay, so maybe that file got corrupted or something.
Okay, but whatever the case is, I have no choice but to hire somebody else.
But this isn't the work that I did.
I'm sorry. Look, I know you're disappointed. All right, but look at the bright side here. I mean, the data model was not for credit, okay? So it's not going to affect your grade, and you're still my top student.
I understand.
Okay.
I just really, really wanted that assistantship. And you have no idea how important that job was to me.
I have my reservations about Sidwell, too, but the pros are outweighing the cons.
Okay, let's just talk through it then.
Okay, so we always talked about getting out, right? There's going to be a power vacuum. Somebody's going to take over.
Yeah, of course. Somebody's going to try to take over. The waterfront is way too valuable. We've been protecting the waterfront for years. All the families are going to make a play for it.
Right, and I've always had my conditions of what comes in and out of the city.
Yeah, and those conditions go away if you're not in charge.
So if the families move in, right, make their play, it's not going to be good. There's going to be a war. And who's to say we're not going to be dragged right back into this?
I know.
Selling to Sidwell, it avoids it.
And maybe the other families will go after him.
He knows how to secure his holdings. He'll lay down the law real fast.
Sonny, is this what we want for poor Charles? Because I have experience with this guy. He is ruthless. If we do this, we would essentially be handing him the keys to the city and putting targets on our backs.
Tracy, I am not adding to Brooklyn's burden, and I promise you, I am not judging her for giving up her child.
But you can see where it might seem like you are when you bring the subject of adoption up and even write an article about it.
But the article's not judging adoption. But if Brooklyn feels like it is, I guess it must be true.
Brooklyn says I side with you most of the time.
You don't.
Well, I guess if you both feel shortchanged, that I must be doing something right.
For the 100th time, I pitched 3 ideas to the Lambview Banner, and the editor chose the adoption piece, not me.
Mm-hmm. And you knew that one of the ideas you had was a sensitive subject, and you pitched it anyway. And then when the editor picked it, you couldn't be blamed.
That's not why I pitched it.
I don't understand why you think you can involve yourself in something that happened to Brooklyn over 20 years ago.
I think that Brooklyn should tell the baby's father that he has a child and she doesn't agree.